well, we all know that February is Black History Month, and each and every day this month we're going to be featuring notable businesses, people, and events that highlight Black and American history, African American history all around the Triad.
Yeah, definitely. One Triad woman and teacher has written a children's book about African American sports writer Wendell Smith and his contributions to baseball. It's called Wendell Smith, the Man Who Had a Plan.
Let's say good morning now to Keandra Washington, I believe is her last name. Yes, Keandra is not only the author of Wendell Smith, the Man Who Had a Plan, but she is also his great-granddaughter.
Oh,
so
cool.
how special to have you on our show, Keandra. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you.
So let's first talk about, for those who are not familiar, share a little bit of the background of Wendell Smith, your grandfather.
Yes. So Wendell was born March 23rd, 1914 in Detroit, Michigan. His dad was actually a cook for the Billionaires Club and for Henry Ford. And so he kind of grew up with the Ford children. And as you know, he grew up, he didn't have the same experiences as most African American kids his age. And so it wasn't until he was older that he started seeing that difference. And so he just decided that one day he was going to try to make a change. So he went to college at West Virginia, graduated. He went off to become a journalist for the Pittsburgh Courier, and that kind of catapulted his sports writing career.
That's incredible. And as fellow journalists ourselves, I think we can all identify what it means and how amazing it is to go through that treatment and then learn how to be a journalist. But then specifically, you have now been inspired to sort of tell more about his life story, to make sure that it's not a lost story and that more people know about it, but specifically children, because this is a children's book. Can you speak a little bit more to why you decided to make it a children's book and not an adult novel?
Yeah, so as I'm growing up, of course, my mother, we always knew about Wendell Smith, but there are so many articles that are written. Kids don't want to read articles, so I thought it was a great idea to write a children's book, so that way they could learn about them when they're younger, and then as they grow up, they can go, I remember reading about this guy, and try to dig deeper into what he was all about.
That's a great idea. Why did you decide to preserve your great-grandfather's legacy in this way?
So because he's no longer here with us, it was my way of saying thank you to his contributions to the sports world and him deciding to take a stand. So again, it was just my way of saying thank you to him.
And do you feel like you're kind of saying thank you every day? We know you're a teacher. Do you incorporate your book, your children's book, also in your children's learning experience with you inside the classroom every day?
I do. Every once in a while, I'll pull out the book and read it to them. There are also questions that I have in the back of the book. I'll show you real quick. So questions like, what do you know how to do that you can teach to others, or what do you think your life will be like in the future? That sort of thing, to kind of get their minds going and think about what they want to do when they get older.
Absolutely. And Keandra, I'm sure all your students, they love to be, they love to, especially at that young age in kindergarten. I feel like it's never too soon to sort of start talking to them about important figures, especially during Black History Month. So maybe they can get a better idea of the people who have come before and shown and broken those barriers. Do you feel like you're able to take that lesson and make it bite-sized for those children in your classroom?
Absolutely. And I like to make it fun for them so that they really remember. And I also want to make sure that as I'm teaching them about different people, I like to make sure that it's not someone that they've already learned about before. So I like to incorporate other African Americans that have done something important in the world or in the United States.
Yeah.
It has been great to hear from you this morning. Thank you for your time. And for folks at home, the title of the book is on your screen now. It is available on Amazon. So what to search on Amazon is Wendell Smith, The Man Who Had a Plan. If you'd like to get your hands on it and share it with all the little ones in your life.